Hi beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 and this is a continuation of my twin flames and separation messages. Why still in separation? So this is part 2 video, so pile 3 and pile 4. So pile 3 we have this beautiful blue and white crystal, don't know what that's called, and we have here Adventurine and quartz crystal. So pick your pile. So we'll get started with pile 3. So checking the tarot. So we have the Star, Queen of Coins, High Priestess, Ten of Coins, Three of Wands, the Emperor, Temperance, Three of Swords, Four of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Tower, Knight of Coins, King of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Coins, and Ace of Wands. So I feel with the Star, he does see you very much as a wish fulfillment here. Somebody that he's wished for, and it could also mean he's been going through a period of healing as well. You could be an earth sign. Queen of Coins is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He could see you very much in that energy, somebody very grounded, somebody nurturing, somebody financially stable in their life, someone that make a good mom or a good partner in life. And we got the High Priestess, so I feel he sees you as this as well. You could be somebody quite mystical and spiritual to him, somebody with, you know, a lot of magic about them and things that he doesn't quite understand. And then we've got the Ten of Coins, so he does want that abundance moving forward. He wants that abundance in his life, financially and family and home. He does want that moving forward. With the Three of Wands, yeah, he's waiting for his ships to come in. He's waiting for the right time, I feel, okay, to make a move forward. And we've got the Emperor, so he's in his Emperor energy here, I feel. Okay, so he's become that man, you know, that has all the elements within him of all the kings. So he's strong in his power right now. We've got Temperance though, so this is about achieving that balance, okay, finding that balance, and also about divine timing. Okay, so he's waiting for divine timing, he's waiting for divine assistance. And we've got the Three of Swords, so there's been heartbreak in this connection, I feel. Okay, so very much the Star possibly healing from heartbreak here, and disappointment in love. Four of Cups, you know, not seeing what was right in front of him, basically just focusing on what he'd lost. And then we have the Knight of Swords, so this could be an air sign, this could be your masculine and air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, this could be the energy of him, or this could be you possibly coming through, somebody very logical, but somebody that wants to come in with a message of truth, because it's followed by the Ace of Swords. So clarity and truth is coming in soon. And we've got the Tower here. So there's been changes, there's been a shake-up in his world. Something's happened that he's had to deal with. And then we've got the Knight of Coins. So that could be your masculine, you know, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, this is somebody who's very stable. This is the slowest night. This is somebody that thinks through things before taking any action, before moving forward. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands. So this, you know, this is a king. So we've got, you know, we've got a lot of masculine energy here. But it could mean that because your masculine is now in the Emperor energy, that he's, you know, all these kings and knights are showing up because he's got all these elements. He's got the swords, he's got the wands, he's got the coins. The only one we're missing is the cups, actually. So there could be a lot of passion in this connection, but no cups. I'll beg your pardon, there's the Four of Cups. Not a lot of cups here, though. So maybe he's still working on getting in touch with his emotions, but he's very much in the passion, you know, wanting to take that passionate action. And then we got Eight of Wands, so again, you know, that's fast movement forward, taking that passionate action. And with the Ace of Coins, it's wanting to make that offer. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Wands, he's coming forward to make you a passionate offer at some point, okay? So obviously it's your decision what you do with that. So what else is happening? We've got service here. So maybe he's somebody that, you know, is in the service industry, or somebody that likes to be of service in life. Maybe he does volunteer work or something like that in the community. You know, he's found that balance, because we've seen that he's in the Emperor energy here. So he's found that balance within. And his perception has changed on the world and his feminine, because there's a feminine figure here. And we've got the butterfly. So he's seeing things differently now. Before he could have been impartial, maybe, you know, undecided about this connection. And we've got grief here. So he could have had a lot of grief in his life that he's had to deal with. And obviously that can really, you know, mess you up. And, you know, it's difficult to cope with for some people, and it can take a lot of time. And we've got guilt. So maybe he's had some guilt over this connection as well here. And we've got perseverance. So he wants to persevere with this connection, okay? As we saw that, you know, he wants to take that action and move forward in this connection. So what else? You know, he's been in despair. You know, a lot of negative emotions he's been going through here, okay? You know, because we had that Four of Cups, you know, disappointment in love, you know, grief, guilt. You know, he's been through, you know, some really negative emotions here. Official person, this could be him. Maybe he's somebody, you know, in the forces or something like that. Or see somebody that's like in the armed forces, or somebody that, you know, is an official person, you know, works for the government in some way possibly. And we've got great fortune. So maybe he's come into some abundance recently. And this will really help him move forward, because before maybe he felt a sense of lack, that he didn't have enough to offer his feminine. And we've got judication. So because that follows great fortune and judication together, I think it's something to do with maybe a legal matter. Maybe he's going to get some sort of financial settlement, and he's going to end up much better off than he thought he was, basically. So that's positive. So he does think about those intimate times you had when you're making love. You know, your body's fit together perfectly. And yeah, he's had that tower moment. He's had something come in, you know, that's caused all these negative feelings that he's had to deal with. And he's been through a period of confusion, not knowing which way to go in his life, basically. But he's had past life memories coming back. Possibly when you've been intimate or in dream state, or spirit have shown him some memories. But he knows that this is a twin flame connection, okay? He's aware of that now. And he wants to be happy again. He wants to have that joy. He wants the sun. And you bring him that, okay? So there could have been other people distracting him. You know, there could have been other things he had to commit to. But he does remember those loving sensual times. You know, it's very much on his mind. We saw that with all the wands. He could have hesitated in the past and lost an opportunity of you. You know, maybe he wanted to reach out and he didn't. He's very loyal to you, though. And I feel you're loyal to him as well. You're not possibly, you know, been with anyone else, maybe. So how does he see his feminine? So he sees you as someone that has loved him, and he may have rejected you at the time, and he sees you as a loving, very loving person. And you could have surprised him with your revelation that you loved him. Maybe that took him by surprise. He didn't expect that. And he finds you a very nurturing person. You've got a lot of empathy. You're very gentle, and you have a lot of insight into how he's feeling. And he sees you as someone that could regret maybe opening up the way you did to your masculine, because it didn't end well. And that could be why he's feeling grief and guilt. He does feel you whispering to him in the 5D, in his dreams, and he knows that he could trust you. He knows he could trust you with his secrets. So what else we got here? We've got curiosity. He's very curious about his feminine. He wants to know more about her. He finds her very intriguing. He may have never met anybody like her before. Third chakra is the solar plexus energy. This is about self-esteem, self-worth. So maybe he needs to work on that, although we did see that he's now in the Emperor energy. So he's possibly done that healing work, okay? We've got fourth chakra. This is the heart chakra. So again, maybe he's worked on this to open this heart chakra to give and receive love, okay? Because he's in that Emperor energy now. And we've got reflection. So he has spent time in separation reflecting on this connection, on his life, on the decisions he's made, okay, to gain that clarity and insight. So what guidance have we got here? We've got commitment. So I think he's realising he needs to commit to himself before he can commit to anyone else. But I do feel he does want to make a commitment, because we had the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Wands there. He does want to make a commitment moving forward. We've got cleansing, refreshing, rainbow, freedom. It's a beautiful rainbow, so I see that's a very good sign. And I think it's having that rebirth, you know, cleansing yourself of the past hurts, past energies, and moving on from it. And we've got now, and he's learning to live in the now, in the present moment, and let go of the past and not keep harking back to the past. He's, you know, trying to live in the moment right now. And then we've got equal, finding balance, acceptance, we are the same. So I do feel with that Emperor energy, he has found that balance within himself, with the masculine and the feminine, the positive and the negative, the dark and the light. Or this is something he's still working on right now, but he will get there. So let's get some guidance from Spirit for this pile. So pile 3, what guidance can you give this pile, please, moving forward? Pile 3. Not the right time just now, but we've got within the next few months, and we've got within the next few weeks. So obviously this is general reading, so this is different, but we've got trust. So whatever your situation is, just trust that things will work out. Don't give up hope or faith in this situation, because things are looking very positive for you. Okay, pile 3. So now I'm going to do pile 4. Hello, pile 4. You chose the Adventurine and the Quartz Crystal. So let's get your tarot. 5 of Coins. Knight of Swords. 6 of Swords. 6 of Wands. Tower. Page of Wands. 9 of Swords. Queen of Wands. 5 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Hangman. 10 of Coins. I just want to say, it's very strange. Every single pile, I think, had the Tower in it. So to me, that says that the Divine are watching over these connections, and they're doing their best to help guide and assist you at this time. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Coins. So this masculine could have been going through a period of difficult finances, okay? So focusing on his finances. We've got the Knight of Swords here. So your masculine could be an air sign. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be somebody younger than you. This is somebody that has their truth to share, basically. So someone could be coming forward with a message of truth. And we've got the Six of Swords. So he's moved away from the past, okay? He's moving away from those past energies that were keeping him stuck, past connections, past situations, because he wants to move into a brighter, smoother future. And we've got the Victory card, Six of Wands. So he wants that victory moving forward. He wants to have that success with his feminine. And then there's the Tower there. So as I say, the Tower comes in to shake things up, to make sure that people are, you know, on the right path. So, you know, the Tower has come in and something has happened to shake his world up, and that could be why he's now on the Six of Swords energy, moving away from the past. Then we've got the Page of Wands, so there's passion here. He wants to make a passionate, you know, give you a passionate message. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. So again, the swords have been coming up, and the 9 and 10 of Swords have been coming up a lot as well. So a lot of masculines going through difficult times, dark night of the soul, depression, anxiety, health issues maybe, sleepless nights, worry. But the 9, they're at the end of that cycle, so that's positive. They're coming out into the light, okay? And then we've got the Queen of Wands. That could be you. Feminines, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or he sees you in that energy. Someone sexy, confident, you know, happy in their own energy, very passionate person. And then we've got the Five of Swords. So I think he's been in conflict within himself, you know, about what it is he truly desires moving forward. And again, that could be why the Tower came in, to give him that clarity of thought, to give him that inner knowing of what's the right decision to make moving forward, because he could have been battling between mind and heart here. And then we've got the Ten of Cups, and we've got the 10 of Coins with the Hanging Man in between. So there's slight hesitation, slight pause here over this happy ever after, but he does want this, you know, family, abundance, moving forward. But at the moment there's a pause on that with the Hangman. He's not taking any action on that at the moment, okay? So let's get some other messages. We've got discovery. So I do believe Spirit, you know, I see that figure as an angel, and we've got the full moon there as well. I do believe Spirit have been whispering in his ear, giving him messages and signs to awaken to this connection, to open up his heart again to love. And there's got trickery here. So maybe he's tricked himself, you know, in the past. Maybe he didn't see the bigger picture, or maybe he was deceiving you, the feminine, because he didn't know the truth of it himself. And we've got forgiveness. So I do think he wants your forgiveness over this maybe behaviour in the past. Okay, and he needs to work on forgiving himself as well right now. And he could have felt like a victim in his life. Maybe he had, you know, a difficult relationship with somebody, or going through difficult times, and he was in a bit of a victim mode, which is a very negative thing to be in. And also there's a lot of green in that, so that could be to do with his heart, I think. He felt like a victim in love, I feel, okay? We've got confusion here. So, yeah, he was confused. As I said, that's why the Tower came in, okay? Because with the Five of Swords, he was battling between mind and heart, and he got confused. We've got expansion. So he does want to expand his life, his world, okay, to be more open-minded in the future. And he's come to that acceptance, okay, in his life of where he's at right now. So, you know, he's going with the flow, I feel. He's like letting go of control issues. And then we've got renewal. So he does want that renewal in this connection with his feminine moving forward, okay? So what else has been going on for him? Got family room. So maybe he's got children, you know, with somebody, or he's coming out of a situation, but he still has heavy commitments with the family and his children, which obviously take up his time. And we got false person. So maybe somebody was spreading rumours about him or you, or this could be that in the connection you shared, you weren't being fully authentic to each other at that time. And we got house. So maybe there's a house matter that he's got to sort out. Maybe he's got a house to sell, or he's moving house, or something like that. And we've got occupation. So I feel he's really focused on his work at this time, because we had the 5 of coins come up. So he wanted to very much focus on his finances. He wonders if the feminine does feel this connection, and he feels it's an amazing connection. He's aware of it now. There could have been third-party situations or karmic ties. And again, that could be why the Tower came in to shake that up. He's got deep feelings, okay? And in the past, it's made him be a runner. But at the moment, he's in his man cave. He's not communicating with the feminine right now. And he's working on his self-worth, okay? And he does want to reach out, okay? So we've got 8 here. So that could be 8 days, 8 weeks, okay? So what else have we got here? We've got, yeah, he's doing his inner work, he's healing. And he's trying to let go of ego. He could have been a very ego-based person. He thinks of those loving times you shared, that deep connection. And he wants to talk things through, he wants you to be together again. He misses that sensual sexual bliss you had, that connection. Intense sexual attraction. I mean, we had that, you know, there's a lot of ones in this pile here. And he's working on balancing his masculine and feminine energies, okay? But he feels that magnetic pull back to his feminine, very much so. So how does he see his feminine? So he sees you as somebody who's emerged, you know, who's gone through a lot and has achieved a lot. And just someone that's rising up in the world. He sees that from a distance. And he knows that you see a lot, you don't miss much, because you've got that perception, that intuition, and you do see things. And he sees you as someone who's very patient. He feels you are waiting for him, but you're a very determined person. He also feels that in the past, maybe you've been quite angry with him, and, you know, words have been exchanged. And he sees how much you're flourishing at the moment, how well you're doing in your world with your projects and things. He may be checking up on you on social media, and he sees you're blossoming, and he's really happy about that. Again, sees you rising up, sees you coming into your empowerment to elevate yourself, to uplift yourself in your own self-worth and self-love. So he sees that from afar, okay? He sees that you're a very kind person. You know, whenever you've been with him, you've been extremely kind, even if he's not been the same to you. Freedom. He's worried about losing freedom in this connection. You know, he likes to have his own space, to be independent. But a lot of the feminines also want their freedom as well. They don't want to be tied down or, you know, put in a box. You should both be able to have your freedom still in a relationship. And he wants that intimacy with you again. He's really missing that physical intimacy. But he does want to open up more and be more vulnerable with his emotions. Because he feels joy with you. You know, you bring him that happiness, that joy. And he wants that back in his life again. And he wants that abundance with you. You know, we saw that with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins. He wants that happy abundance with you. But he knows that it's going to take some time. And he's trusting in divine timing right now, okay? So what other messages do we have? So we've got believe. So he's keeping the faith, and he's having that self-belief in himself, and he definitely believes in the feminine. He's making a plan of what he wants to happen for him in the future, to the way he wants to change his life. He's making plans. He sees his feminine as an angel. She's, to him, very angelic, like an angel on earth to him. And he feels like home. When he's been with his feminine, it's felt like home to him. He feels safe, he feels at peace, he feels her warmth, her togetherness. He can really relax when he's been in her company. And he wants to be like the butterfly. He's transforming right now. He's growing into that beautiful butterfly, and he wants to spread his wings with the feminine in the future. So let's get some messages from Spirit. So Spirit, pile 4, can you give us some guidance for pile 4, please? Pile 4, some guidance moving forward. We've got you're ready. Take action. Communicate clearly. So this could be about communication, okay? So both of you need to start communicating clearly to each other, to share those feelings, to share those emotions, and be open and honest with each other. So overall, very positive pile 4. So thank you for watching. Many blessings. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.